Hello comrades, Kami-Sabro here today with The Settlers Online. This is recently, I think, added to Steam. No, I'm pretty sure it was recently added to Steam. But it has been a browser game for about, I don't know, 5 years or so now. And, yeah. I mean, I don't know. What is there really to say about this? It's cluttered, it's kind of messy. It's not The Settlers. I mean, it's just... This is just screaming Anno, like, all over. Like, just the way it's played, and... I don't know. I don't really know what to say about it. It is what it is. It's not that great. But, I mean, you know, I know a lot of people in the mobile market, and I've done a pretty good job of alienating people from the mobile market throughout time because I'm not generally a fan. I do truly believe that these mobile pay-to-win browser-based game types, whatever this is, or whatever you would call it specifically, has done a pretty effective job of burying many of the great strategy games we used to play. Take Anno, for example, or even The Settlers, for example. Now, of course, you can still get these games thanks to such platforms as like GOG.com, but as a general rule, these games, and it's no, I'm not going to say it's anyone's fault in particular. I don't necessarily believe that the intent was to bring down like base building RTSs and whatnot, or even just like little economic simulators. And I am kind of curious as to why this game lags so badly when my connection should be perfectly fine. But whatever, that's fine. It's fine. Yeah. But I don't know. It is what it is. If you like these types of games, then I suppose this is going to be right up your alley. As far as the actual graphics are concerned, I mean, it's a browser-based game, so graphics are pretty non-existent. I mean, this is very pretty, like it's very well made. It looks hand-drawn, which is a good thing. Like I said, it looks good. It's kind of got a similar aesthetic of, you know, The Settlers 2, 3, 4. But again, this really looks way more like Anno, like 1503, than it does its own Settlers game. Like, I don't know. I don't have a high opinion of these games. That's just my honest, straight-up opinion. I don't like these games as a general rule. I don't like the fact that it's timer-based mechanics. You can't play one game in one sitting. You have to play it over the period of a couple of months, and you're generally competing with people or some other requirement. And somebody who's willing to dish out more money is always going to be better than you. No matter how good you are, no matter how much time you spend, if I just open up my wallet and drop down about 30 bucks, I'm already 30, you know, I'm a month ahead of you. And that is what makes these games such a huge disappointment. And I'm sure everyone has heard this a million times before. And it hasn't really changed, and it's the same thing, so on and so forth. But I mean, it's the truth. You know, it kinda makes this stuff suck. So I mean, look at this total production time: 2 minutes and 26 seconds to turn a tree into a log, and it takes 2 minutes and 30 seconds to upgrade that. And how much is that one log worth? Is that literally just worth one log that then gets taken over to my sawmill? Oh, and then you have to pay gems, which you don't even get any gems in the beginning, to help kind of speed things along a bit. So, yeah. I don't know. Again, this is kind of, to me, this is a disappointment. Because, again, I'm just seeing all the games I used to play when I was a kid getting turned into this. So it's disappointing. I used to play The Settlers. I played The Settlers 2, 3, and 4 all when I was a kid, and then The Settlers 5 came out, and that pretty much was not very good. Settlers 6 and 7, pretty much not that good either. They're okay games at best, really. Kind of clunky mechanics, and it feels like ever since Ubisoft took over with that, it's just gone downhill. So, I don't know. I don't know, Blue Byte. I'm kind of disappointed. And I'm disappointed. Yeah, sure, this game's been out for 5 years. I'm sure plenty of people have railed on it. And you know, they've gone full. I'm sure most people have gone full on asshole when it comes to this particular game, which is, to a degree, I kind of understand them. I know why they feel that way, because frankly, I kind of do too. Like 4 minutes to produce a fucking plank. Are you serious? Come on, guys. Come on. Like, why? Just why? Why? I would much rather pay $50 for an actual Settlers game that's fun, and then pay, you know, fucking, because let's be honest, it's going to be like $100 worth of DLC. So I would rather pay $50 for that base copy than $100 in DLC than have to sit here and wait. Or pay just to speed things up. It's, there's a reason, I'm just saying, there's a reason that arcade games kind of died out, right? You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. Arcade is just as nostalgic to me as it is anybody else. But when it comes down to it, you're throwing in quarters, you're throwing in $20 to finish one level. If it's a game you never played, take Dragon's Lair. Think about how many quarters was thrown into Dragon's Lair. Yeah, playing it over and over and over until you get it right. I mean, come on. There's like I said, there's a reason that arcade games, like arcades, are pretty much a niche. They're nostalgic now. They're not really like an actual commercial product. Yet this has kind of replaced that. These damn pay to win games. It's like, come on, it's just not fair. Like, again, I would much rather pay for a full-blown product. Give me something quality. Like, look, there's clearly quality here. Like, with the detail that's intricately put into just the shingles on the top of this house. And, like, how well drawn and how beautiful it is. And how beautifully animated it is. There's clearly skill and effort and time put into this. So it's like, why? Why are you making such a crappy product? Like, I don't understand. I get it. It's money. It's about money. But come the fuck on. When is it going to be about, let's just make a game that's fun? Whatever happened to those days? What happened to that? But anyway, this has been Commissar Bro, being rather disappointed with yet another pay-to-win, essentially mobile, browser-based game. And again, it's nothing against the people who play them. If you like these games, that's fine. You go and you enjoy those games, because if that's what you're into, then that's what you're into. But personally, me, I am much more into buying a solid product, fully fleshed out. Maybe they throw on some additional DLC later, and they'll still make just as much money off of me. Like, they really will. And I guarantee that a lot of people would probably spend more money on that game, even though I know it costs more to develop, it costs more to market that game, it costs more to do everything with that game. So all in all, profit margins are probably going to be lower, but damn it, at least you made something that was worth making. Because to me, these games aren't. This is just Age of Empires Online, Anno Online, The Settlers Online. All these games are crap. They are all crap. To anybody who's actually played these series for years. And like Total War Kingdoms, they're all a joke. And it's so depressing. And again, it's nothing against the people who play them, because if that's what you like, that's what you like. But I challenge you. I'm telling you, go play the old ones. They're way better. Your money's better spent. And now most of those games are so old, you can buy them for like $5. And they have so much more replayability, and they're so much better. They're just better quality games. Whereas with this, I had to wait 5 minutes to get one plank. 5 minutes to get one fucking plank. And that's not even counting how much time it took to cut the tree down. And then you add on the fact that the forests are limited. So when all these trees get cut down and all those logs get transported to the sawmill, they're all going to run out. And then I'm going to have to build another one, which costs tools. Ugh. Just shoot me. Look at this. Look at this bakery. For example, assuming all you had to get was wood. Let's assume right now we have no wood planks at all. Okay? You need 80 wood planks to build that. Right? So if we need 80, it takes 5 minutes for wood to actually get chopped or basically processed into planks in the sawmill, and it takes 3 minutes for a tree to get cut down. So we're going to round this up. Well, no. This is what it's saying. The total production time is there. Okay. So basically 2 minutes 26 seconds, all right? And then 3 minutes 48. So it's going to be 6 minutes per plank. So 6 times 80 is what? Let's see if my math is on par. 480? 480? So it's going to take, what, 480 minutes, I think, to cut that many planks? Am I correct? I could be wrong. No, that sounds about right. So it would take me 480 minutes, which is the equivalent of, if we divide by 60, is, what is that, 5 hours? It's like 5 or 6 hours. No. My fail at math. 7 hours. 7 hours just to get enough wood to build that bakery. Just that bakery. And that doesn't count the level requirements. That doesn't count the stone. God knows how long it'll take for that to happen. And that's fucking horseshit. And that's why I will never, ever truly like any of these games. Because they are a complete joke as far as I'm concerned, and as far as the old games I used to play. They're a complete joke. And it's fucking depressing. It's so sad to see this. All this talent getting wasted on this. It's just heartbreaking. Like, I mean, look how well drawn this little cartoon guy is. And just how much effort has been put into this. How many different building types there are. Look at that. There's so many different buildings you can build. If you're willing to do this for like a fucking 2-3 months. This nonsense. I don't know. Anyway, this has been Commissar Bro, and I could go on for days. But I think I've made my point, and I'm sure you see what I'm talking about. So, if you enjoy this type of game, I hope you have fun. I hope you don't mind playing it over a period of time and so on. And yeah, if you enjoy this, go ahead and play it. I mean, it's your standard issue, pay-to-win mobile game, browser-based game. It's standard issue. This is about the same of what you would expect with any of them. You spend a little bit of money, you can get things faster. It's nonsense. But whatever. This has been Commissar Bro, and I'll see you all next time.